Okay, so now that we figured out which niche we're going to publish in, because we figured out the profit margin and we saw that which one we actually want to compete in, then it's time to figure out how to make your book better than everyone else's. So the first step is to open up your competitors and see what they're doing, because you don't know how to make your one better until you see what everyone else is doing. So let's open up these guys that are best sellers and this guy, and then we're going to go on the read sample. Now we get to see inside what they're doing. We can scroll through all the way down to the table of contents, and here we can see exactly what they're talking about in each chapter. So the chapter 1, why you should be self-sufficient, how to earn money, how to plan your vegetable garden, family vegetable garden, prepare your own natural fertilizer. You can go in and see basically exactly what they're talking about. And if you know exactly what they're talking about, you know what you can talk about as well. This basically gives you the whole outline for your book. Now, if you go through all your competitors, you can literally copy and paste this for each one of your competitors, and then you can combine them all into one, so you have the ultimate book. So these guys give away all their chapters and what they talk about inside those chapters. What about these guys? Let's look at their table of contents to see what they talk about. So here we go. The importance of self-sufficiency, same thing. Do these guys talk about random garden things? How to transition, modern versus traditional, water management, sustainable gardening. So see, everyone's just talking about the same things, but it's just the way that they're talking about it, which is important. Food preservation, energy solutions, how to find energy sources, shelter, security, basically everything that you need to know to basically survive by yourself. And let's look at one final one. Let's look at this guy's table of contents. Probably the same thing. Power of self-sufficiency, literally the exact same thing again and again. Clean water, shelter, communications, herbal remedies. So there we go. You can go through and basically extract all the information that you need to create your own outline. So you can start slowly forming what the chapters of your books are going to be and what each chapter is going to talk about. Now you can just open up a random Word file and start writing it down. Now once you look at the inside to get a feel of what your competitors are doing, then you can go to the reviews and you can look at the reviews. Now you want to find the positives and the negatives of the reviews. So let me open up a WordPad document, and I'm going to write positives and I'm going to write negatives. First of all, I want to see the negatives because they're always super honest. This book is of no interest, contains almost no photos or illustrations. So I'm going to write in the negatives, no photos or illustrations. And guess what we're going to do when we're making our outline? Do you think we're going to add photos and illustrations? Yes, we are. Why? Because our competitor is selling and he doesn't have photos and illustrations. And this guy is saying, I want photos and illustrations. So there is a gap in the market, and that gap is super easy for you to fulfill if you do a no-grid survival projects Bible. Let's look at some other negative reviews. Was expecting water heating devices, biogas production, and other clever devices. So negatives, I'm gonna write no to this. And then we can make sure we add these to our one. Maybe we can make an extra chapter that features the things that this person, Steve, is talking about. What about some other ones? Worst book I ever purchased, no illustrations, no color pictures. So there we go. This is the second time that they're looking for photos and illustrations, and your competitors are not giving it to them. Any 2-star? There's also a 2-star review. I feel as though the book was advertised a little deceiving. 3/4 of the book is about gardening. I was hoping for a wider range of topics. So what we want to add is wide range of topics. I want to add it to the positives because that's what I want to add. And then I'll also add colored photos and illustrations. Let's see, 3-star. Basic information. I would like to see more pictures. Is the third person that wants pictures. The marketplace is literally telling you exactly what it wants. Now, if I was to publish in this niche, even though I said I probably won't publish in this niche, if I do decide to publish in this niche, there's no way I'm making a book without photos and illustrations. And it will be paperback and it will be colored, because I don't care if I'm making $4 less profit. I'm still making more than 5. So it can still be a profitable book. And guess what? If I go in here and publish a really high quality book, higher quality than everyone else's, and then also have photos and illustrations, what are the chances that I'm not going to sell? Super low. And I might even prove it. I might just make the book just to prove it to you guys. So that's just one of our competitors. Let's see if there's any negative ones for the other competitors. Content is terrible, no details, no illustrations or diagrams. Suspect it was written by AI. There are no pictures, diagrams, or illustrations. So people really want pictures, diagrams, and illustrations. And even though these books don't have it, they're still selling. So guess what happens when you give them a book that does have it, they're gonna buy it. Let's look at other competitors. This guy has 100 reviews, 1-star reviews. Let's see. Not detailed enough, no detail. So basically, this one is just saying that there's not enough detail for it to even be a book. And finally, let's see, 1-star, useless, don't buy this book, terrible, doesn't tell you how to do anything. So basically, these books are actually not all that great, even though they're selling. All you have to do is just make a really good book, and you'll make a bunch of sales in this niche. It's literally as simple as that. So after going through your competitors and going through their reviews, you're going to have a bunch of positives and a bunch of negatives. The negatives, you're going to turn them into positives. So this one obviously says no photos or illustrations. So you're going to get this, and you're going to make sure you have colored photos and illustrations in your one. It also said it doesn't talk about water heating devices, biogas production, nothing like that. So guess what you're going to do? You're going to add those inside your book. Now, once you combine the chapter titles and the table of contents of your competitors, and then you combine the reviews, you can take what your competitors have and what the people want and combine it together to create the chapters in your book and what they're going to talk about and how they're going to say it. Because the people literally told you what they want. And you're going to make a new Word document and just say, chapter 1, this is what I talk about. So this is what it's going to look like. Literally, chapter 1, how to survive with 7 days worth of food. And the whole chapter can basically be about the food and finding resources to eat and how to make fires to cook and things like that. I don't know what they're going to talk about, but maybe I want to talk about how to make fire to cook, how to find high protein food in the wilderness. And I want to list out all the things that I want to talk about related to that chapter. Once I do this outline, I can go in and I'm thinking, okay, how to make a fire to cook. Once the ghostwriter sends me back, because I'm going to send this outline to a ghostwriter. Once the ghostwriter writes it and sends it back to me, then I can read it and I can think, okay, this part would be nice if there was an illustration that showed exactly how to do that. And then once I start reading the book that the ghostwriter wrote, I can start thinking about where to place the illustrations. And then I can either write an outline for my illustrator and say, make this into an illustration. I want an illustration of a guy making a fire, or whatever the illustration is going to be. Or you can even go do research yourself and find photos that are going to match with that section. But you're going to have to create this outline with all the chapters, bullet points, and things you want to talk about. And then you also might want to think about where to put the illustrations. You can wait for your ghostwriter to send you back the full final document before you go in and figure out where to put the illustrations. Now, once you have that, there's one last thing that you need to do, and that's think about your USP. Your USP is your unique selling point. Now, right now, it looks like our USP is probably going to be that we actually have colored images or colored illustrations, because it looks like there's no grid survival book with a bunch of illustrations. Let's see, grid survival book, and then there we go, with pictures. So even if there's a keyword, there's literally a keyword that tells you people are looking for off-grid survival book with pictures. Let's click on that and see if they're selling. This is water purification. So that's another different niche that you could probably go and look into. Okay, this guy is selling. I think we just looked inside here and there's no images or illustrations. Yeah, this is black and white. Survival hacks. Let's see if this guy has pictures or illustrations. Are you going to keep going through and also add your USP? It looks like this guy doesn't have pictures or illustrations either. This is black and white as well. So no one has a colored version. So if you want to make a book and compete in this niche, all you have to do is just have a colored version and you're going to be good to start making some money. Off-grid survival book with pictures, and you can compete with all the other ones without pictures, and you can steal all their sales and make a bunch of money. So in your outline, you're going to have the chapters, bullet points for each chapter. You're also going to write down whatever we talked about in the theory. Where is your tone of voice? What grade level do you want it? Who's your target audience? Because the more information that the ghostwriter has in the outline, the better. And you're also going to include your USP. In this case, the ghostwriter doesn't need to know your USP, so you don't have to include it in your outline, because your USP is illustrations. So you're just going to go have to write another outline to send to an illustrator to tell them, I need this, and this illustration, and they can make it for you. So that's how you make your outline.